Okay, with these final questions on exchange rates, they're a little bit more challenging. You can see from the marks that are awarded, both of these ones are worth 5 marks. It's going to expect you to be, you need to think a little bit more carefully about the stages that you need to go in order to go from the question to the answer. So let's take a look at this first one. What we're doing here is we've got Catherine, who in America bought a camera in dollars for $470, and somebody else, Colin, in Spain bought exactly the same camera for 324 euros. And what we need to do in this question is to work out who had the best deal, who bought the camera for the lowest price. In order to make that comparison, what we need to do is to turn both of these purchases into the same currency. The exchange rates are given in pounds, in terms of pound, so the easiest thing to do is to turn both of these purchases into pounds, and then we can see who got the best deal. So our initial number machines, first of all we're going from pounds to dollars. And then the other person is going from pounds to euros. And what's happening here is that we have to turn both dollars into pounds and euro into pounds, so we're working backwards through both of these number machines. So Catherine paid $470. To turn that into pounds, we're going to divide by 1.88. So that's going to be 470 divided by 1.88. £250 is what Catherine paid for the camera. Colin paid 324 euros. And again, we're going backwards through the number machine, so we're going to divide by 1.44. So he paid £225. Now, there's two things that this question is asking you to do. First of all, find out who paid the least, but also to write down the difference in the prices. So we can see here that Colin paid the lowest price, and the difference was £25. So again, make sure you read the question carefully to make sure you're getting all the marks available by answering everything they want you to answer. Okay, this one. Before travelling to Germany, Nikki filled the fuel tank of her car with 40 litres of petrol, which cost £44. Nikki also bought some euros for a trip. The exchange rate was £1 to 115 euros. In Germany, she needed to buy another 40 litres of petrol, and they're giving you the cost per litre. How much less did the 40 litres of petrol cost in Germany? Give your answer in euros. So we're going to be working in euros throughout this question. So this is our exchange rate. Pounds in times 1.15 gives us euros out. So the first thing I'll do is work out how much the UK fuel cost Nikki in euros. So UK fuel cost £44 times 1.15. So £50.60. Sorry, 50 euros 60 cents. Now, the petrol in Germany cost 0.98 euros a litre, and she bought 40 litres. So German fuel cost 40 lots of 0.98. So So the same quantity of fuel in Germany cost her €39.20. And then the last thing we need to do is to find out how much less the 40 litres of petrol cost in Germany. So cost difference will be €50.60 less the €39.20. So €11.40 less in Germany. Okay, so you need to read the question carefully, think your way through how you're going to do it. Because that specified the answer in euros, that was the best way to do it. If it hadn't said that, you could have turned the German cost back into pounds, but that's your choice. And the final question on exchange rates that we've got is worth 6 marks. So again, read the whole question, think about the steps before you start working on it. Okay, so the exchange rate for buying Canadian dollars at an exchange bureau is $1.64 for every pound. Caris only has £700 to exchange into Canadian dollars, but the lowest Canadian dollar notes available are $50 notes. So the steps that we're going to take through this: first of all, get your number machine. This is the exchange rate that's turning pounds into dollars, 1.64. The most that she can change is £700. So Caris has enough for 700 times 1.64. So she can buy 1,148 Canadian dollars. But because the bureau can only give out $50 notes, then the closest she's going to get is $1,100, because $1,150 she hasn't got enough UK money for. So the most she can buy is $1,100. So, but in $50 notes, she can buy $1,100. So, what this question is now asking is how many Canadian dollars can Caris buy, and how much will this cost her? So she can buy 1,100, and in order to work out how much it'll cost her, we need to go backwards through our number machine. So we're going to do 1,100 divided by 164. So it's going to cost her £670.73. Alright, and that'll get you the 6 marks. I've given the units of my answer, it's pounds. I worked out how many dollars Caris can buy, 1,100s, and I've worked out how much it's going to cost her, £670.73.